Yeehaw! And welcome back to the Southern Snack, where life is too short to be serious. All right, this week looks like it's going to be a bit more fun for Crumbl than last week. Last week, they kind of had some basic flavors for Valentines, which I understand. You got a mad rush of people coming in, and you don't want the workers to become overwhelmed with complicated cookies. That makes sense. It makes clear sense, and I understand it. Some people got mad. Don't get mad over cookies. Unless they screw up your cookie really bad, then I understand that. But don't get too mad over that either. All right, I do ask that you subscribe and like and comment on this video. Share it if you can. That's fine too. But, you know, here we are at Crumbl again. This is, we're getting closer to 100 reviews, so that'll be great. But my mind is kind of distracted. Oh, I got to give a Reddit shout out to Peach Pit After Dark, I believe was the Redditor's name. They wanted me to shout them out, which I don't know how much that does for them, but, you know, shout out to you. Had a nice little conversation on Reddit, so it's good talking to you. Anyways, yeah. Oh, it's Mystery Week. That's a big thing. But I come to Hampton, 8 a.m. on a Monday morning. They ain't gonna have that mystery cookie ready. That's just how it is. They never been able to get that straight, but at least we got the main lineup. What was my mystery cookie? It was pumpkin. Of course, the thumbnail shows you that. Pumpkin chocolate chip. I always say it's a 10 out of 10. It's simple, basic, but it's unique, soft, and delicious. So, pumpkin chocolate chip in Hampton. Unfortunately, you're not going to get in video review. Is what it is, right? Got to get to the grind. So we're gonna pose for this thumbnail, and then we'll jump in, right? So I'll probably try and cover up that chocolate chip with the pumpkin chocolate chip, but you know, that's how it is. So no new cookies this week. Anytime they reformulate one of their cookies, they call it new, but that's not truly the case. It's not really a new cookie because they've done the flavor before. It could be modified, but it's not technically new. My hope is with them saying it's new, we get a better icing. So, Neapolitan. Now, this one doesn't look as big as it usually has been, and maybe that'll drive more balance. I doubt it with that small vanilla cookie, but it's a chocolate and vanilla cookie with, of course, strawberry icing. Now, the issues in the past with me, I've gone to war with this cookie many times, and it goes in my bottom 10 every time because it's a cream cheese strawberry icing. Now, this time they've described it as a tart strawberry icing. I read the ingredients list. I saw cheese, cultured cheese. I don't know, but my fingers are crossed. My fingers are really crossed on this one that it has absolutely no cream cheese, because if it does, I'm gonna start crying and I'm gonna start raging. But I'm not. But I will be upset because it just doesn't go on this cookie. It doesn't make sense, guys. It never has, never will. It ruins the flavor. And anyone that likes Neapolitan like that, I don't know what to tell you. I think you're crazy. So anyways, let's try it. And guess what? I don't detect any cream cheese. That is an artificial strawberry flavor, which I don't mind, because we're going for that. Neapolitan ice cream uses artificial strawberry. This works. Now, this is, you know, last week they had strawberry, you know, strawberry chocolate with cream cheese. Again, that cream cheese was a bit much there. And of course, the chocolate's powerful here, but this, the only thing I think I could, you know, really criticize this cookie for is the vanilla's a little weak. But that's no surprise. I still get good notes of it. And this does really remind me of when you eat Neapolitan ice cream. It's refreshing. It's enjoyable. The chocolate is a bit heavy, but I still like this a bit. I give it a solid 8 just because they finally did it right and it tastes good. It's refreshing, and that chocolate can be overpowering, but not overly so. All right, we're going to move on to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's like a snickerdoodle, very thick snickerdoodle cookie base with a milk glaze, and then you've got Cinnamon Toast Crunch pieces. So I had a big old crunch from that, and I got a nice little piece, so I ain't doing too much. Now, if you're wondering about if I'm going to be doing the Krispy Kreme donut review this week, absolutely. Probably tomorrow morning I'll get that uploaded. But we're eating Crumbl today, so Crumbl's always the more important one, right? This thing has plenty of Cinnamon Toast Crunch pieces that make it unique. I really do like that milk glaze. And I think it finds a good balance, you know. It's not this overly sweet cream cheese cookie like Snickerdoodle cupcake, but it's not this overly dry cookie like OG Snickerdoodle. It's good. It's cinnamony, but it's also sugary. There's not an overplay on anything, and that milk glaze adds that nice touch of sweetness along with the crunchy Cinnamon Toast Crunch pieces. I wouldn't say it's a 10 out of 10, but I would say I like it more than I've liked any of their other cinnamon-based cookies. And I'll give it an 8.5. I don't know. I just feel like there's other things I love a lot more than this, but I think it really works well. So we're gonna move on to peanut butter chip, chocolate peanut butter chip. This cookie is falling apart on me, but there's a good look. I'm not even gonna, it is falling apart so much I'm not even gonna, you know, cut into it. We're gonna eat it. First thing it reminds me of is a peanut butter brownie. So the base that they used on this one tastes like their brownie base. I feel like some of their chocolate bases don't taste like that. Like chocolate cake doesn't really have a brownie flavor. This one, to me, does. And it is delicious. I think the peanut butter chips do get lost at times in there. It's just a very rich flavor. And I kind of prefer like Buckeye Brownie over that. But it's still very solid. Like, and some people will give this a higher rating than me. I'm going to give it a 7.5. Just because I've had better peanut butter chocolate combinations from Crumbl. But it's still very delicious, rich, and super chocolatey with a good rush of peanut butter flavor. So, we're moving on to the last cookie of our video. Unfortunately, I would have loved to show off my pumpkin chocolate chip. May have to come back and get one. But this is birthday cake. It's not much different than confetti cake in my opinion. And the only difference is they got cake batter flavor in the base of this one, while confetti cake or confetti cookie just has a sugar cookie base. But the cream cheese is all what overpowers that cake batter flavor in my opinion. And I'm always calling them the same thing because of it. But we gonna give it another chance. I think when you go into eating it knowing what to expect, like you're not gonna become too overwhelmed with the green cheese. You're gonna be able to detect that that birthday cake flavor, and it's there. It's very prominently there with some cream cheese sweetness to pair with. It is totally a sugar bomb, and it's less inspiring than the other 3 flavors. Someone might love this. I don't particularly love it. I still think it's a solid flavor, and it hits that birthday cake profile just right. It's just very sweet, and I honestly, by the time the week moves on and everything, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this whole cookie. Like, it'll be sitting in the fridge for a while, and I'll say, oh, this one's a sugar bomb, and I'm gonna throw it away. But I definitely think, like, in moderation, it's a fair cookie. Like, I give it a 7. I'm not gonna give it lower. I think it's good. Size decent, but I wouldn't put it over that. Because it's simple. It's basic. But there are people out there that love cake batter flavor, birthday cake flavor. And they're gonna go crazy over that, I guess. So I don't know. I think this is a very solid week, and maybe I'm underrating some things. Maybe I'm overrating them. But I think all 4 flavors did a very good job. You know, better than what I thought I could get out of them. And then mystery cookie, if you get the right location, you know, you might be seeing yourself get a 6-pack. But yeah, see, Crumbl listens. I don't know if I'm the only one that's been saying they need to take cream cheese out of Neapolitan, but they didn't. And while I do think they could improve the vanilla aspect of it, I think it still hits very, overall, I think it hits very close. And maybe there's no more tinkering to do. Maybe it's good as it is, and we move on with that, which is completely fine. That's completely fine. Anyways, that is my review. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Other than that, they're going to have semi-sweet chocolate chunk as a mystery cookie this week at this Crumbl. So I do plan on coming back and doing milk chocolate versus semi-sweet. I hope you check out that review. Other than that, I'll see y'all around.